Mike, go ahead.
Hey, LeBron, I just wanted to ask you about KCP down the stretch there. You grabbed the rebound off Jimmy's miss, pushing transition, see him in the corner. Just wonder, all the teammates you've had, you know which guys are going to be capable for those moments in a finals game. What you thought of that and his effort overall?
I think at the end of the day, if you're on the floor in crunch time, then I believe in you. Who's ever out on the floor with me, I believe can make plays. And tonight was a case in point of KCP. A guy who stays ready, who works on his craft. And like you said, you know, that three in front of their bench was a huge three. And obviously the drive at the end of the shot clock was two big back-to-back plays, you know, in the fourth quarter where we needed to continue to score versus team.
I think it was after game 2 that you made the comment that it's not just enough to win the game. You guys want to be great. This game was one where defensively you guys were great, and then there was a lot of sloppiness early offensively with the turnovers. I'm just wondering if there's a certain point, like, does there come a point where you stop striving for that winning in a great way, and it's just enough to get the wins? Or is that not until
Well, it's two different things. It's kind of two different things, two different points you're making. You never stop striving to be perfect or be great. And you know that a perfect game is not going to happen, but that don't mean you still don't strive to be as great as you can be every night. Now, you know, every game has its own, adjustments and things of that nature. And, tonight was one of those games where we had to win on the defensive end and make some timely shots. But I think when you start thinking like, okay, well, I can't be great tonight, or we can't be great tonight, okay, we just have to figure it out, then you sell yourself short. And for me personally, I would never do that as long as I lace them up and put on a uniform. But I love what we did tonight.
Allison?
LeBron, you guys took a 5-point lead to the fourth quarter and won the game, which made you, as a team, 56-0 this season, taking a lead into the fourth. What does that say about the makeup of your team, and do you take any pride in being on a team that can possess that stat?
Well, I think the fourth quarter obviously is winning time. You had 12 minutes to buckle down defensively with the lead, try to hold that lead, and then you have to execute offensively. And, obviously didn't know the stat, coming into tonight, but for us, that's just the mindset. We got 12 minutes. And if we have the lead, it's our job to outscore the opponent or hold them to less points as us, which is the same exact thing. And because if we win the quarter, we win the game. And that's kind of been our mindset all year long.
I know you talked about AD's great games and said that's who AD is, but in the last 2 days, from where he sort of told us after Game 3, he felt like it could have been more aggressive to the guy he was after hitting that shot with 39 seconds left, beating his chest. What did you see in sort of his just getting back to that place where he can be the player that he can be?
He's a big shot maker in the shot clock, early in the shot clock, fourth quarter, first quarter, everything in between. And it was just a great setup by Doe. The possession before that, Doe was able to fake it like he was going back to him, carry himself into the lane, get a layup. And then, kind of the very next possession, he was able to, find him. And AD just kind of stared at the shot clock, knew it was late in the shot clock, and obviously trusted his shot that he works on consistently. So, big-time shot, big-time play for our team to be able to put the game away.
All right, Sam?
Ron, Spo just said over here that this game being tight back and forth the entire time, that it came down to moments of truth. You guys won more than they did at the end. But when AD hits that shot and you're doing the Ric Flair and screaming a little bit, is there a different kind of satisfaction when y'all are so tight all night long and then you have that kind of a breakthrough at that point?
Well, you kind of know momentum plays and momentum shots, depending on the score, the time, what's going on, within the last few possessions. They were going back and forth. with us, and we were going back and forth with them. Duncan Robinson hits one off the glass at the end of the shot clock for a three. Bam hits one off the glass, and,
Okay. We know we got to be better. We know that we can be better, as I've been saying this entire time. We show glimpses of it, and then we make some crucial mistakes, whether it be on the defensive end or the offensive end, and beat ourselves in the end. But like I always say, they're a really, really, really good team. We got to play damn near perfect to beat them. We didn't do that tonight.
Rachel?
Lakers really clamped down defensively in the second half. I think you guys only had 8 uncontested shots. Do you have any ideas about how you guys can shake a little more free in the next game?
Move with a purpose, screen a little bit better, and make some shots. It's going to be some tough ones. It is. They're contesting every shot. I just think that we got to do better getting ourselves in triggers, myself, Bam, Tyler, Duncan, and take it from there. But we'll watch this, learn from it, but we can't lose another one.
Next question is Mark Schwartz.
Jimmy, you didn't see much of Anthony Davis as far as defensively in the first 3 games of the series, but you saw lots of him tonight. What challenges and impact does he present with his size and his athletic ability as a defender?
He's an incredible defender. He contests a lot of shots, block shots at that. But I just think I got to be better at getting my guys involved, more dribble handoff, more screens, maybe playing a little bit without the ball, playing off the ball. That's something that I can learn from, that I got to be better, because I think that's my role, is to make sure that everybody's in the right spot and that I'm putting us in the best position to win. So we got to switch it up a little bit.
Would you like to see more of him in the next game?
Sure. Whoever they put on me, I got to do a better job of making sure that we win, no matter if it's AD or anybody else that they have on the roster. I got a job to do. We have a job to do, and we didn't do that.
Next question, Manny Navarro.
Hey, Jimmy, Tyler's obviously done a lot of great things in these playoffs, but with Goran out, he is being asked to do even more. How do you think he's kind of handled these last 3 games since Goran's been out, and any advice to him, as the series kind of goes on?
I think he's been playing incredible. He's making all the right decisions. He's taking all the right shots, and he's just out there playing carefree as he should. We want him to stay aggressive, be aggressive, and continue playing the best version of basketball that he has. He's been helping us all year long. He's going to continue to help us. And I tell him, keep going. Always keep going. You make a mistake, forget about it. Get back and start over on the next play.
Thanks.
Next question, Nick Friedel.
Jimmy, you've said all along that this team plays with a chip on its shoulder. It plays well with its back against the wall. Why doesn't the confidence of the group shift, even though the odds are stacked the way they are right now?
I don't think that it should. I just think we're so comfortable with who we are and how we play that that's what we're going to go out there and do. And we're going to live with the end result. Obviously, we want it to be a win. But we just got to lock in on us, knowing that we can control a lot of these things. But our confidence ain't going nowhere. It's going to stay high. I'm going to make sure that it stays high, because it's going to have to be at an all-time high to get this next win.
Malika here in the front.
Jimmy, what was your reaction when you found out that Bam was available to come back and play, and how was it having him back out there?
I was happy for him. I think the entire team and organization was happy for him, too. He does so many things for us. Another guy that can handle the ball, that can score the ball, defend, rebound, all of that good stuff. And I think that as we get him back into it and he watches the film with everybody else, he's going to see how he can really, really, really put his imprint on the game. So I'm excited to have him back, and we're going to do something special with him.
Next question, Jared Weiss.
Usually at this point of the series, players are talking about how they have to make little adjustments with the scheme and things like that. But you guys were able to force a lot of misses at the end there, and then they would just get the offensive rebound. So Spo said that the next game needs to be kind of one in the mud. Do you feel like there's some sort of adjustment that needs to be made, or you just got to keep fighting and doing what you're doing?
Keep fighting. It's kind of a backbreaker, though, whenever you get a stop and then they get an offensive rebound. We talk about it, and then it happens. And it's crucial possessions late in the fourth. I got to get in there and help rebound. Everybody, we just got to put our nose in that basketball and get it up out of there. So I'm excited to see how we bounce back.